Hi, welcome to the Inner Experience. My name is Adi Turumajek, and I am the owner. Okay, I'm the owner and founder of the In Her Experience. Um, so today I wanted to come on live to talk about. Hold on one second. My video doesn't look like it's going live. Yeah, for Instagram. So let me just get ready for this. Okay. So my name is Adi Turmajek. I am the owner and founder of the In Her Experience, which is a lifestyle brand that focuses on really empowering women to be the person that they know on the inside, to fully live out your truest self. So, I focus on coaching women through spiritual, emotional, and personal matters. I wanted to come on today to do a quick live and share with you, ladies and guys, what it is, what it means to have faith, or what it looks like to have faith. So, I generally like to give you sort of my experiences and my take with just life, with the things that I've been through, with the things that I have overcome, and how it's allowed me to pursue the journey and the life that I live today, the journey that I've had and the life that I live today. So I wanted to just quickly talk about, I'm having a green juice, a green smoothie. I wanted to just quickly talk about just having faith when it comes to whatever it is that you want for yourself, whatever it is that you are pursuing in your life. I think it is important to, you're not always going to know how you're going to get there, right? So, say you have this idea or this dream that you want to create for yourself, you're not always going to know how you're going to get there. But take heart and have the faith that it will happen for you as long as you're working towards it. And sometimes when it comes to something that you truly want for yourself, or that you want badly enough, you're going to have to go a few steps back in order to be propelled forward. And that's been a testament to my life and my experiences. So there's been multiple times where I've had to reroute myself, where I've had to fail. I've had to let go of something because it wasn't the right time. And then somehow, some way, it shows up at the right time, and in the right way too. And what I mean by that, so I was going to say in the right way too for me. And what I mean by that is the fact that so when you want something, or when you want to go after something, you want to create something for your life, and you need the funds to get you there, but you don't have it, and you do whatever it takes, to kind of get there, but you end up being short somehow in some avenue. This has happened to me multiple times in my life. So with grad school, I can tell you, like, I didn't get a direct acceptance into my grad program. I only applied to one school, and that one school accepted me under terminal conditions, meaning I had to fill specific requirements in order for me to be fully accepted. So I wasn't fully accepted. I had to meet a GPA of, I think, 3.8. Yeah, I think that was it. Or 3.5, something like that, in order to be fully accepted into the program. But because I had faith in who I was, and because I have faith in myself, I decided to go for it. And mind you, I was living in Philadelphia, at this time, and I was working a job that I just wasn't happy at. And I knew I wanted to go to grad school. I knew I wanted more for my life. I knew I wanted to do more than what I was just doing. And I didn't really have. Okay, so there were two schools, and there was a school that I didn't really feel connected to. Like, I didn't feel it in my soul. I didn't feel like it was the school for me. And I definitely didn't want to stay in Philadelphia for the rest of my life. So it's so funny. I had a interview. I think I had like I don't know if it was an interview, but it was, yeah, it was like an acceptance interview or something like that. And I had one freaking transcript, one official transcript. And at this time, I wasn't making money at all, like little, if any. But I had one transcript to offer, and I didn't have, so I couldn't, I don't think I had, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I didn't buy another transcript, and I think I could have. Yeah. So anyway, point of the matter is that I had this transcript, and it was a transcript that I had already opened, and you're not supposed to open your transcript, but I closed it back because I wanted to use it to use as one of the documents to get into one of the grad programs. And so I had an in-person interview at this college in Philadelphia. And I remember just going through that interview and recognizing how unhappy I would be, and just walking through the halls of this college, how I didn't feel connected to it. And at that time, I didn't apply for the program, and this was going to be in a counseling therapy program. But the point is that I just felt it. I felt that it wasn't right for me. I felt that it wasn't what I wanted, and so I let go of that direction, because it wasn't what I truly felt was for me. And I went along with the path of my faith, the path of just taking a chance. Honestly, that's what I did. I just took a chance. And I took a chance, and I applied to one grad program, and this grad program was in Miami, Florida. And I did my GREs, but I didn't have the best GRE score. And knowing that, I still put my all into this program, because I knew I wanted to move to Miami, and I knew I wanted to live in Florida. And I knew I wanted to go to grad school, and I knew I wanted it to be this specific program in this specific city. And honestly, like, I didn't have the traditional standards to get into this program, because I had a low GRE score. My GPA from undergrad wasn't the best, and it was a long shot, basically. It was a long shot for me to get into this program. But because I knew what I wanted, and because I put my faith in God, and because I put myself out there, I went for it. And I only applied to this one school, and I got into it. And I got into it, but I got into it with a terminal condition, or I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but under terms of a specific condition, which is that by the end of my first year, or within the first year, I had to meet a GPA of either 3.5 or 3.8. And once I met that, I could now be officially accepted into the program. So at this time, remember, I was living in Philly, and I had to move myself from Philly to Miami, Florida. had to move all of my belongings. I had to find a place to stay, and obviously I had to perform in this grad program to allow me to get into it full time. So that's exactly what I did. I went after my dream. It was always my dream to have a master's degree. It was always my dream to live in Miami, Florida. It was always my dream to not only have a master's degree, but to have it in a specific field, which was a global social cultural perspective for my master's degree, and which is what I got. Okay, so just to wrap up, or trying to wrap up, I finished my first year, I think, with like a 3.8 GPA, and I needed a 3.5 GPA. Mind you, I was going through so much the first year of being in grad school. My health took a toll on me, and I was stressed out a lot, and during this time I lost part of my vision in my right eye, because I had put so much stress on myself, because I was so hard on myself, and it created a physical manifestation of an ailment in me. So I had to go through my second semester only seeing really good out of one eye. And then, like, through time, my eye healed and everything came back to normal. And I tell you that because, honestly, like, life is a journey, and you're gonna go through hard things. You're gonna struggle so much, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, through the things that you desire for yourself. But it's the character that you hold in those moments. It's the faith that you have, not only in yourself, but in God, and also in life, to get you through what it is that you're experiencing. So for me, during that time, I had to learn how to start loving myself a lot more. I had to start to learn how to take care of myself. So literally, like, I remember the first semester of grad school, I would wait till like last minute to eat. I would wait till 12 a.m. to eat, because I was so focused on reading books and typing up papers, that I put myself last and I put my work first. And I learned that that's not the type of life that I wanted to live. And it's really all about putting yourself first and knowing that you're only better, you're only good when, I don't know how to say this, but you're as good as you can be for everybody else, and everything else as you are good to yourself. Meaning, if you're not good to who you are, then there's no way that you'll be able to support those around you. There's no way that you'll be able to sustain yourself through whatever trials and tribulations you might be going through, if you're not being good to who you are. So I had to learn to take a step back and put me first, put my health first. That's when I started doing yoga. I focused on making sure to put nutrient into my body first, before I focused on studying or reading or writing papers. So yeah. So having to learn this huge lesson, and then having to slow down because I just wasn't at my peak performance, right? And then just trying to, and having to learn to take the pressure off of myself and give myself space to make mistakes, give myself time to learn, my way of performing, to learn how I do work, to learn how I'm able to figure out what best feeds my soul, was my journey and my story. And it's one that I'll never forget because it was such a huge learning curve and a really traumatic experience, because I wasn't sure if I would ever regain the same capacity of my vision that I had prior to my experience. But to be honest with you, that whole experience allowed me to see myself and to see my life in a whole new way and in a different perspective. It really opened my eyes, literally. Like, I look at life in a different way now, physically, literally, and spiritually. So just having to have the faith and having to have that chutzpah, the drive to believe in myself and to go after what it is that I wanted and not give up despite what I was experiencing, despite the mental, emotional turmoil that I was undergoing, allowed me to be the woman that I am today, and allowed me to take the steps that I've taken along the way in varied situations. So that's just one of, like, I want to say 1,000, maybe more. But I share this with you guys to really invest in you. I don't even know if that's the right word. To really let it sink in how important your faith plays a role in your life, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So that is what it means to have faith and to not give up and to trust your path and to let go of all the things that are holding you back from being yourself, all the things that are playing into how you show up in the world. So if you would like to receive coaching, I am currently accepting new clients, and I am giving away, I'm not giving away, but I offer free discovery calls. And so in a discovery call, I just go through with you what it is that you want to develop for yourself and how we can get you there. So if you're interested in working with me as your life coach, you can reach out to me via Instagram, Facebook, and my website, theinherexperience.com. You can send me a message there. You can email me. So don't be afraid to really step up into the woman that you desire to be. And the way to get there is to get the support that you need, which would be with someone who can keep you accountable, someone who can work with you through your setbacks and through where you currently are right now, in your current situation and in your life. So I would like to end that there, basically. So I will see you guys in the next video. Sending you my love. Take care.